So sad. It literally, my heart was just melting. I've got to give you a biscuit now, haven't I? What's popping, everyone? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Ed Talks About. I'm Ed. And today, I want to talk to you about something that's been going on for months and months. Excuse me. And I just want to let you know what's been going on and what I've been doing to try and figure it out. So as you can see by the title, you sort of know what we're getting into already. So before I get into it, let me just explain there will be some video footage uploaded into this video which might disturb some people. Yeah, I just want to give you a trigger warning. If you don't like seeing fits and animals looking like they're in trouble and things like that, please just skip forward. When I will give you a warning when it comes in. You might just want to skip forward on that part if you're a bit of a, like, you know, get triggered by things like that. So just a little warning for you. So anyway, let's get on to the video. About 7 months ago, 6-7 months ago, maybe a bit more. It's been a long year. My dog one day just started having seizures or fits, as it is. Like the seizures and the fits were happening 3 to 4 times a day. It started off with like 1 or 2, but you've got to remember, when we go to bed, we don't know what was happening. Do you know what I mean? So she was having them in the day constantly. I mean, I'd stay up till like 12, 1 o'clock sometimes, and she weren't having them in the evening, but she was having them more through the daytime, yeah? And I don't know whether it's a light trigger or something, I'm not too sure. So she was having these seizures, and for all them people, I'm going to put a video up now on the type of seizure or fit that she was having. So, ready? It's coming up now. So, they're the type of fits and seizures that she was having. So, we took her to the vets. Obviously, we've got the dog with the videos having her seizures. We've shown the vet, and the vet's like, oh yeah, okay, this doesn't look normal. This doesn't look like it should be happening. So, excuse me. So the vet now has prescribed her, I may pronounce this wrong, phenibarb, that's what it's called. And quite a high dose, because they could tell by the seizures that she was having multiple, like I say, 3 to maybe 5 times a day, sometimes longer. And these seizures were lasting, some were 5 minutes, some were like 20 minutes, and it was trying hard just to try and calm her down. A treat wouldn't snap her out of it, you know. Even the doorbell going, she goes crazy, and the doorbell would go, and she'd run up to the door, and she'd still be doing, you know, like, it's so sad. It literally, my heart was just melting every time I see it, every single time. I just wanted to, like, squeeze her and give her kisses just to calm her. Well, that's what I do, I try and calm her down. So, a few months have gone past. We've been giving her the phenibarb, and the seizures sort of slowed down, but not really. So say she was having 5 a day roughly, and they was lasting for say 15 minutes on average. Now she's having 3 a day, but still lasting for about 15 minutes on average. So yes, it's cut down a little bit, but they're still going. They're still there. They're still quite every day. We know she's going to be having a seizure, and we've constantly, so I've got hair in my, and we have constantly got to keep our eye on her just to make sure that she's okay. You know, I don't want my dog just having a seizure and something terrible happening to her. My other dog just died a little while ago, so it's just like, you know, you think like, I'm really looking after you. I don't want anything to happen to you. So then these seizures are still happening, and I said to my wife, I said, well, unprescribed medical cannabis. Everyone, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, man. Push the like button. You know, join the family. I'm just trying to get up there, a few more subs, and yeah, I'll be up to 3,000. So unprescribed medical cannabis, and medical cannabis was legalized in 2018, November the 1st, 2018. And it was legalized for the children because they're having epileptic fits. Mainly, this is what it was legalized initially for. And so the children, You've seen it, the epileptic fits. They're having loads a day, and then they have this oil, and then it goes down to just maybe 1 or 2 a day, if not none a day sometimes. They can live normal lives. And so if I'm said to my wife, well, I don't want to give her THC because like that's the psychoactive side of cannabis, and I don't want to do that like that. But CBD alone, I mean, a lot of people with epilepsy swear that CBD works on its own. So me and my wife are back and forth talking about it and decided, you know what, she's still having these seizures. The phenobarb is, you can't up it anymore because she's on like one of the highest dosages. So then it wouldn't be good for her liver and all that type of stuff, yeah, having that type of medication constantly. So we decided, yeah, let's get her some. So I contacted a guy on Facebook. He's one of my friends on Facebook. I've known him for a while. I've seen his businesses and what he does. He does a lot of hemp and CBD businesses. This man is called Charlie Blackburn, and he runs multiple pages, Cannabis Association Project, cannaprojects.co.uk, and the best place to find him is on Facebook. You can literally, the link, I'll have a link to his Facebook and everything in the comments. And if you're interested in anything in this video, please contact him. He's done me a right favour, very prompt. You know what I mean? I spoke to him on a Sunday and he sorted it out. Like I was probably doing his nutting. I'm telling him about my dog and that on a Sunday, you know. But you know, he was nice enough to entertain me, you know, on a Sunday. And you don't get that much. You don't get that through people that much. Most people just ignore you when it's off the clock, you know what I mean? So yeah, thank you very much, Charlie. I appreciate it. And if anyone is interested, please contact him. I decided to buy a bottle of CBD oil. I'll just get it. So this is the CBD oil I bought. Now, I mentioned to my vet, so this is a crucial part, this bit here. So I mentioned to my vet that I was thinking about CBD. When I first took her in, you know, when she first started having these seizures 6-7 months ago. And the vet was like, I think it's okay, I can't prescribe it. She said, but but if you're going to do it, don't replace the medication that we're giving you, do it alongside. Fair enough. So I'm like, okay. So then when we go back and take her for a checkup later on, we get a different vet. And I said to the same vet, the same thing, thinking about giving her CBD oil, because at the time we was just thinking about it then, you know, it was always just in the back of our mind, CBD oil. But then we decided this time we're going to do it. So I thought, let me just ask the vet again. No, do not do that. Don't do that. We don't know the effects. And I'm like, okay, all right, fair enough. And she's ordered a blood test. So I got the oil and I thought, let me just wait for the blood test to go, because that other vet, she seemed like she's really against anything hemp based. So I'm like, all right, get the blood test out of the way. Done that. It came back that, yeah, her liver levels are risen. The toxicity levels in her liver has risen. So I'm thinking to me and my missus, like, no, come on. Right. So that night, it was on a Friday night, we said to her, right, let's just give her, she likes a little rich tea biscuit in the evening. You know, I don't give her too much, but it's a nice little treat. So, right, I'll tell you what, we just give her 1 drop tonight, and then tomorrow morning, we'll give her 1 drop, and then that evening, we'll give her 2 drops. So then we give her 3 drops a day. So that evening we gave her the 1 drop, fine. The next day we woke up, literally 1 drop I gave her that evening, 1 drop. So the next morning we woke up and came downstairs, and she usually has a fit first thing in the morning, like when she wakes up and sees people. Maybe an overwhelming thing, I don't know, but that's how it is. And there was no seizure. I was like, okay, nothing. Maybe it's a coincidence, you know, just maybe it's a coincidence. So we give her a breakfast at 9 o'clock, give her 1 drop on a biscuit, bosh, have that. So that day, literally on that Saturday, there was no seizures. And we're like, come on, this is just, temperatures changed. Like, you know, I don't know, we was doing madness. We're like, this can't be working like that quick. That night can't be working that quick. bruv, I mean, I feel like I'm getting emotional because it's my dog, man. I love her so much. She's like, you know, so that night, that night, Saturday night, was like, right, we're going to do the 2 drops tonight. Not a seizure all through the Saturday. Remember, we only gave her 1 drop in the night Friday, 1 drop on the Saturday, no seizures. I'm like, come on. This is such a coincidence. It's calm. And I'm advocate for weed. You know that. I am all for the herb. But this is too much. Oh, my dustbin. A close one. That was a close one. I heard them when they was up the road. Mate. So they ain't gone past my house yet, but I just caught them. You know, them ones. Oh, I weren't the only one. There's a couple other neighbours as well out there. So that Saturday night, like I say, she didn't have none all day. Gave her dinner, gave her biscuit, gave her the 2 drops. Did you hear me say that word? Come here, come here, come here. Betty, come say hello. Come, say hello, hello. Hello. You say hello to everyone? Yeah? You heard me say biscuit, didn't you? Didn't you? I've got to give you a biscuit now, haven't I? Come on then. Go. Do you want a biscuit? There you go. So where was I after I was cutely interrupted? So yeah, that's it. I remember now. So that Sunday night, that Saturday night, we gave her the 2 drops after her dinner, yeah? We all done our thing, went to bed. Sunday morning, remember there's not been a seizure now since Friday night when we gave it to her. But remember I told you she don't really have them at night? Not that we know. So Sunday morning, I wake up, expecting, thought yesterday was just a fluke, coming down, yeah, she's going to have one, she's going to have one. No seizure. Once again, no seizure. I'm like, oh, wow. All right. Now my brain's thinking, all right. All right, so breakfast, drop on a biscuit. 1 drop in the morning, remember? I'm giving her 2 in the evening. So, 4 weeks have gone past. Not a seizure at all. Not caught, nothing. Like, literally, no seizures, nothing. Like, I mean, for a month now. A month. Yes, we're still giving her the phenobarb. We're still giving her that. But alongside the oil, you know, 1 in the morning, 2 in it. Just a drop. 1 drop in the morning and 2 drops in the evening. Like, little, minute. And there's me, I say to my missus now, 4 weeks apart. I've gone, yeah, it's 4 weeks and 1 day now, I said to her. She went, really? I went, she ain't had a seizure. She's like, I know. And do you know what? The next day, she had 1 seizure. She had 1 seizure after 4 weeks and 2 days, it was. She had 1 seizure. So we went, right, you know what? Maybe we just give her the 2 drops in the morning and 2 drops in the evening. And once again, maybe we didn't need to up it, but it's done her no harm. She's a calmer dog. She was quite, like, just crazy, like, you know, like she would never bite you, but she's always wanting to, like, play and tug of war and everything. But, like, most dogs do, but she wants to do it constantly. Like, I don't know. It's just a little bit more than most dogs that I've ever dealt with. So she's a lot more calmer. She sleeps better. She's not having seizures. She had 1 seizure in 4 weeks and 2 days. 1 seizure. So yeah, man, I don't know what to say. I mean, she's not had any more seizures since that one. And like I say, I could have lied and said she's had no seizures, but I'm going to tell you the truth. She's had 1 seizure, and it was after 4 weeks and 1 day. I've done the maths. So I can't believe that it's actually working. I mean, at the beginning, I thought, come on, this has got to be a fluke, isn't it? But it just keeps going and going and going, and every day, a day turns into weeks, and a week turns into a month, and then bang, 1. It's like, all right. But then it starts, there's been no more. And we've upped it to 2 drops, and 2 drops in the evening. Like I say, I don't know whether we needed to. Probably could have done the 1 and the 2. But so I just feel like it's not going to do any harm. If anything, it's just going to do it will help with the liver toxicity, any inflammation in her body. Like CBD is great on its own anyway, but if it's stopping a seizure alongside that, then it's winning. It's winning. I mean, if you feel like you want to go down this route, if your dog's having trouble, Do you know what I mean? Or what is it? It's about 12 quid a bottle. Doesn't hurt the pocket. Do you know what I mean? They're not drinking it. It's a couple of drops every day. I'm not telling you to do it, but from my experience, I'm not going to stop doing it. 100%. Charlie is the man. He helped me right out there. Thank you very much, Charlie. I genuinely appreciate you. Yeah, Charlie Blackburn. And once again, please check him out. He's in the comments. I'll put a link to his all of his things in the comments. And yeah, if you're interested, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but this oil worked for my dog. And like I say, you saw the seizures. So yeah, anyway. I hope this video has been a little bit informative for you, and if you're thinking about going that route and this has helped you make your mind up whether you do or you don't, it's entirely up to you. But anyway, you know what I'm going to say anyway, people. I love you and I hope you have a blessed day. Peace out. See you on the next one.